say someone gives us this question, 23 minus 17. So now the interesting part that we actually all require to actually keep in our mind is this, that this minus of minus simply becomes plus. It directly becomes positive. So this is straightforward, 23 plus 17, which is 40. Similarly, someone gives us the term minus 15 minus 18. So the requirement is this, that we are directly able to see that this becomes minus of minus actually becomes plus. So this would become plus 18. So now the question is straightforward of addition of 18 and this minus 15. So it would be same as this is negative, this is positive. So the answer would be same as 18 minus 15, which is 3, and it would be positive. So this is the sense. The question is very straightforward. Now let's say the term is minus 11 minus 8. So minus 11 minus 8 is a situation that we have already discussed, since both of these are negative, and simply minus of minus becomes, we simply have to add both of them, and the answer would be negative of 19. So this is the sense. So now let's apply the same logic on a set of questions like we have done for addition. So just solve this one now. So the first term was minus 21 minus 5. So now we know that this minus of minus becomes plus. Simply minus of minus 5 becomes simply plus 5. So minus 21 plus 5 actually makes it minus 16, which is the same logic that we have used while simply adding these two terms. So minus 21 plus 5 would be 21 minus 5, but with a minus sign. So it would be minus 16. Next comes minus 15 minus 3. It is same as simply adding 15 and 3, but with a minus sign. So it would be minus 18. Next comes 34 minus 16. So minus of minus becomes plus. So it would be 34 plus 16, which is 50. Next comes the term minus 18 minus 11. So we know that this would become minus 18 plus 11, which gives us minus 18 plus 11. So one term is negative, one is positive. We'll simply subtract both of them. It would be 18 minus 11, but with a negative sign. Why negative? Because this 18 is negative. So 18 minus 11 is 7. So the answer would be minus 7. So this is the sense. Once you have actually understood it, after that the task is very straightforward. Now do the next one. So this was the question, and just like the previous one, it was very straightforward. In this case, the first term was minus 21 minus 11. So that was a case that we have already discussed many times. It would be minus of 21 plus 11, that is minus 32. This was the answer to this term. Next was the term minus 14 minus 15. So we know that this minus of minus 15 becomes plus 15. So we are doing just for your practice, so that we always actually do handle this question right, because this is something which we are going to face so many times in between the questions. So it would be minus of minus 15 becomes plus 15. 15 minus 14 is simply 1, which is a positive 1 in this case. Why? Because 15 was positive. So the number which is larger in magnitude is positive. So 15 minus 14 is simply what? It is 1. Now comes minus 19 minus 22. So in this case also this minus of minus becomes plus. So it would be minus 19 plus 22. It would be same as 22 minus 19, which is what? Which is simply 3. So the answer to this part is 3, but a positive 3, which was again very simple now. So this was minus 38 minus 47. So we know that we simply have to add this 38 and 47, which gives me what? 78, 85. So this would be 85, but with a minus sign. And we know the reason that why it would be a minus, why it would be a negative term. But this is a sense that we should be very comfortable with, first of all, before actually understanding anything further. So this is the basic logic. This is the basic logic of actually addition and subtraction of integers. But interestingly, this sense of positive and negative is to be applied onto any numbers as such. So this is not actually restricted to only integers. This sense would actually prevail while we would be adding fractions or decimal numbers whatsoever. But if one is positive, one is negative, the sense would be exactly like this. So just remember this logic, because this is something which we are going to use in so many places. So in today's class, we have just started with the process. So we have understood that what does a number line represents, and what are the set of real numbers and all that stuff. And we have started with the very basic part, that is addition and subtraction of integers. So just revise everything whatever we have done today, and in the next class we'll take this forward from here. So take care, bye, all the best.